Welcome back to Bad Tofu. I am Brad. That is Laura. And this is another episode of Reddit Stories. I don't know why she didn't say hi.
Oh, sorry. Hi. I'm sorry. I was distracted.
Yeah. So yeah, she's gonna be reading first today. So
I am.
Go ahead.
Okay. All right. I'm ready. Are you ready? I'm ready. A woman faked a 12-hour kidnapping ordeal by tying herself up in her car and claiming that she was forced to drive a drug dealer at knife point just to have a day off from work. Was found by police officer in her car, tied up with a rope, and claimed the stranger had forced her. Should we say her whole name?
No.
I mean, it's a public story.
No.
But yeah, we should bleep that out. Sorry. Yeah.
Did you say her
Sorry.
whole name?
I did.
Yeah, I'll bleep it out. It's fine.
Claimed that a stranger had forced her to drive him around at knife point for 12 hours, during which he made several drug deals. However, the police discovered that blank had bought a lottery ticket during the time she was supposed to have been kidnapped, and that she was seen on security footage acting normally and chatting with the clerk. Blank eventually admitted that she had lied about the kidnapping because she wanted a day off from work. She was arrested and charged with impersonation.
What the fuck? That's amazing.
What I think is so sad is she obviously works at a place where she didn't feel comfortable just calling out to have a day. She had to she felt like she had to create this story.
Yeah.
Oh, they can't get mad at me for calling out if I was kidnapped.
So, I mean, I think she went a little too far with it, but I kind of understand, making shit up. But if you're making shit up, make sure you can't get caught. I remember when I worked at Albertsons when I was a teen, and this one girl that worked there, she called me and said, "Hey, I'm really sick," and she sounded awful. She's like, "Hey, I need you to cover my shift for me. Can you do that?" I'm like, "Yeah, that's no problem." So I covered her shift, and then on lunch, Eric and I went out to Wendy's to grab lunch, and as we're pulling in, or we were driving past the Wendy's, and we see her just being all
peppy.
Yeah, she was being all peppy and jumping around, talking to someone as they were walking into Wendy's, and I'm like, what the fuck? And I just turned as fast as I could into the Wendy's parking lot, and I was really mad. I was like, you could have just fucking told me.
You didn't feel like working.
Yeah, you didn't have to lie to me about that. I'm not we're the same level. I wouldn't have been upset. Just hey, I need a day off. I just need to chill today. I'll be like, okay, cool. I was pretty mad.
Yeah.
So yeah, just if you're gonna lie to get out of work, first off, actually, yeah, you know what? Coworkers, you usually can't trust coworkers, but this is someone that I stayed with her whenever I was ran away from home a few times. I stayed at her house. So this was a friend.
Right.
If it's a friend, don't lie to them. It's okay to lie to your boss, though.
Oh yeah, absolutely. If you need a day off, you don't you don't
especially
have to give
if it's a
anybody information.
Boomer boss. Boomer bosses are assholes. Lie to them about everything.
No, you don't even have to. You could just say you don't need to know that information. They don't. Nobody needs to know your personal business.
Lie to them. Lie.
I mean,
to boomers.
If you're gonna lie,
make sure it's a boomer.
If you're gonna lie, just make sure you're not going over the top.
Yeah.
I mean, I just she went through the effort to literally, she tied herself up and left herself in a car. I'm impressed at the level of commitment that she had to this lie, personally. Mm-hmm. I just that takes too much energy.
Yeah.
And I have none of it.
Yeah, are there any updates or comments or anything?
No, I mean comments.
So this isn't her posting. This is someone else posting.
No,
about
this is just somebody found the article and they're
okay.
all right. Somebody said, "I'd love to send people to jail for wasting my time at work." That's what really sucks is she got fucking arrested. Well, I mean, she doesn't have to go to work now.
Yeah, and
for
she
even
still
longer.
gets food and all of that.
Yeah. It's not great conditions, but you know. Yeah. Let's see. Mental health day, somebody said with a little smiley face.
Yeah, that's all you have to. I wonder where she is. Was she in the US?
I think so.
I mean, that
feel
would
like
make
she
sense
was
because
probably in
most
the
other countries are usually pretty good about mental health days and shit like that.
Plot twist, she was super stoked about being arrested because she didn't have to go to work for a while.
Plot tips.
Somebody said, yeah, 3 to 5 months with good behavior. Pause.
And we're back. Also, it's been a very long
back.
time. Neither of us remember what we were talking about, so we're just going to go on to the next story.
Next.
This is a true off my chest story. I'm leaving my boyfriend, a sexist pig. I hate to admit that I didn't see this sooner. My boyfriend has never liked to clean and been particularly good at it. He doesn't cook either. When I was young, I figured that all men were like this. I now regret moving in with him and getting serious. I actually like cooking and cleaning, so at first I didn't mind, but I've absolutely been taken advantage of. My meals are made from scratch, mostly, and I sometimes spend 3 to 4 hours in the kitchen, prepping and cooking. My boyfriend never has to make his own plate. I bring it to him at the table along with his condiments and whatever else.
I thought you said condom.
Yes, condoms.
Sorry.
I clear the table and do the dishes after I cook. He never offers. He is nice enough to buy me an extra meal if he gets fast food, but he has never cooked at home. It goes unspoken, but I am also responsible for all the house chores. If I don't do them, they simply won't get done.
Ugh.
This includes picking up after my boyfriend's messes, cleaning his trash, cans, clothes, etc. Of course, I try to address this with him, and it turns into a heated argument every time.
Oh no. That's icky. That makes me upset. No one person should be like responsible for all the household duties, like at all.
No.
Also, it's a little icky that she was like, I just assumed all men were like this. That makes me sad. Like, that makes me really sad.
I ask why he expects me to split bills 50-50 and do 100% of the housework. He then says things like, "You're lucky I'm not charging you market rent, which is $1,200. That's the entire amount of his mortgage and car loan. He claims that because I'm paying less than I was at my previous apartment where I lived alone, that I should just be happy.
Ew!
If I push the argument any further, he just gets mad and starts yelling. On the other hand, when I tell him I want to leave because I don't like the arrangement, he backpedals and tries to negotiate. This is clear signs of abuse.
Yeah.
Not only have I been stressed and overwhelmed with my workload, I've been disgusted with his attitude about the situation. Thus, I've stopped being intimate with him. I have no desire. He then started making comments like, "You should worship me as a man.
Ew.
And I should be able to fuck you whenever I want."
Ew! Okay, he
And
listens to Andrew
she
Tate,
also
let's be
put in
honest.
capital letters, "Ew." Yeah, no, this dude is definitely a tater tot. I'm all over it, so I'm taking the rent money that I would have given him and leaving with it next week.
Good.
We had no formal long-term arrangement. Thankfully, hopefully he finds someone who can keep up with his needs.
No, hopefully he is alone for a very long time until he self-reflects and realizes that he's really gross.
Yeah.
Really, really gross.
Yeah.
Icky. No. Bad. Awful. Sorry. That's so gross. I'm glad that she's leaving.
Yeah.
Or they're leaving.
This is 22 hours
honestly,
ago, so they might still be there as of right now.
Ugh, get out.
Yeah.
Please. Ooh. Blech. I'm so uncomfortable. That's very upsetting. Thank you.
Let's see if there are any...
So they just wanted to like vent and make sure, like, I think Reddit is so wild. Like, I obviously don't use it as much as you do.
Oh, man. So they did respond to somebody. The person deleted their comments. They said, "Will do." They said something again, and then she said, "You sound like a keeper," yawn emoji. So I'm assuming they were probably being tater tots as well.
Yeah. Yawn emoji. Oh, man.
Oh, I don't know if I read this one. Sorry, go ahead.
What?
This is a longer one.
Oh,
but,
me next? Okay.
So I don't know if we'll even do this one.
This one, it's short and icky. Are you ready?
Yeah.
My dad is a child groomer.
Oh.
My dad was convicted of grooming a minor on the internet 3 years ago. He told us he didn't know that he was trapped, quote, and then in parentheses, it was a police officer, etc., etc. Now he's been caught again inviting a 14-year-old girl over to his apartment for sex. He's 65. I found out he was in jail when his employer called me as his emergency contact looking for him. This man raised me. He came to my sporting games, was a loving grandfather to my daughter. He was a highly paid executive at a reputable global company. When you think of these people in society, it's hard to imagine them as fathers, charismatic businessmen with wide circles of friends. Imagine being their child and finding out your whole life is a lie. Yeah, no, it's just like, it makes me so, it does make me sad whenever like family members have to come to terms with the fact that their father, mother, aunt, whatever is like, could you imagine finding out this information and just having to live with it, cope with it? Like, how do you, I'm gonna throw up.
I think because of the long pause, we have enough for this. We have enough time for this story. It is long. Okay. And it's older. I don't think I read this. I might have though. Huh. Did I read Am I the Asshole for Breaking Up with My Boyfriend Over the Barbie Movie?
No.
Okay.
I love the Barbie movie. Hold on, time out, pause really quick. Not real pause, just pause before your story. At work the other day, a person walked by me wearing like a pink tie-dye fluffy sweater, and I stared at them so hard until he turned around and I could verify that it was a I Am Knuff sweater. And I thanked him.
I still haven't seen that movie. I need to though. I really need to see the Barbie movie. I know I do. I'll probably watch it today. I'll do it today.
Yeah, you should watch it today. Okay, I'm ready now. I just need to let you know that I made someone uncomfortable and thanked them for wearing the sweater.
Let me. So this is not. This is a repost. Okay. It's the best of Reddit updates, but let me see if I can find her. Okay, here it is. I found it. Okay, so I'll have that one pulled up, but this one has all of the updates. So I'll read this one, then we'll read the comments on the original.
Okay.
Okay. I am 23 female. Am I the asshole for breaking up with my boyfriend, 23 male, over the Barbie movie?
Immediately no.
I really don't know what to do right now, and I feel so helpless turning to Reddit for advice validation. But 3 days ago, my boyfriend and I went to go see the Barbie movie. I've been really excited as I'm a huge Greta Gerwig fan, and my boyfriend likes Ryan Reynolds. Probably meant Ryan Gosling.
Yeah.
Other than him being in the movie, my boyfriend didn't know anything else about it. I, on the other hand, was aware of its feminist themes and was secretly hoping my boyfriend would get the message. Over the duration of the movie, I could tell he was getting more and more uncomfortable / upset, and I was getting really sad. Both from the movie and his reaction. And I knew he would end up having a conversation about it afterwards.
Oh, God.
He didn't talk to me until we got in the car.
Oh, my God.
He then told me he was really offended by the movie. It said it was...
Oh, my God.
It was the kind of thing I should have watched with my girlfriends and not him.
What the fuck? Sorry.
I understood where he was coming from, but I'm not even going to even start explaining why I disagree. We have been having problems with with his weird comments about women, the LGBTQ community, and other stuff. He would deem it bitch shit.
Ew, what the fuck? What the fuck?
Maybe it was a long time coming, but this was the straw that broke the camel's back. I was tired of having to always deal with his attitude and disrespect, and was also maybe on this girl power high. So I told him it was over.
Yeah.
The complicated part is this. He lived with me. He has been in between serving jobs, and since he was my freaking boyfriend, I let him move in with me 6 months ago. Living with him is a whole other story, but I couldn't take it anymore and had him leave my apartment the next day.
Good.
I stayed at my friend's house while he packed up his stuff. He said he understood and that he didn't want to live with me another second anyways. I assumed he had a place to go, but apparently he didn't. His brother called me a few hours ago saying he's MIA. His friends are blowing up my phone saying the same thing. I feel like this is all my fault.
Nah.
No one has heard from him in 24 hours. I didn't
That's
think
scary.
it was weird when I came home and all the food in the fridge was gone. All the batteries in our electronics drawer were gone.
Oh.
He took my phone charger and half the blankets. I know now he did not in fact have anywhere to go or a car. He had been using mine since his engine busted last month. The worst part is we still have his location and it's saying he is 2 states away. I don't know how he got there. I can't believe this is all because of the freaking Barbie movie.
That is insane. Pause. And we're back.
Okay. Where was I? His friends are blowing up
2
my
states away.
Okay, blankets. The worst part is he's 2 states away. Okay, yeah, that was the end of the original post.
Okay. All right. Okay. So there's updates.
Yes. Hi everyone. I know everyone says this, but I really don't expect this to blow up. I didn't expect this to blow up. I'm a little embarrassed, but in light of everything I've learned over the past 24 hours, I'm once again oversharing on Reddit.
Yay.
Before anything else, I wrote that post in a frenzy of panic and guilt. With a clear head, I can recognize that yes, we broke up because we were incompatible and I was at my limit, not because of a movie.
Yes.
Some people were saying I maybe needed the Barbie movie, but more than he did, since I was clearly dating a bigot. Mm-hmm. And to that, I agree. I was convinced I loved him, but I think I just didn't really understand my value, feel deserving of someone better.
Aww.
I've learned my lesson, and as a WEC woman of color, will never let myself be treated like that again.
Get a girl.
My biggest regret is that my loved ones had to endure him as well.
Oh.
Well, I've been cheated on before, but I usually find out when we break up. Since I found out about my ex's cheating after I broke up with him, I'm not exactly torn up about it. I feel like I skipped the questioning and sadness and went straight to the over it. But since I have everyone's attention, I'm just gonna put him on blast right now.
Yes. Get him.
I can confidently say his beliefs were the worst part about him, and I'm not extremely surprised that he didn't respect me enough to be loyal. But the way I found out was actually kind of funny. His brother has been keeping me semi-updated on the missing kin situation, but I haven't really been asking any questions other than how he and his family are doing. Mm-hmm. They're not mad at me as they are aware of the situation. His brother even thanked me for taking care of him for as long as I did.
That's so sad.
He texted me this morning around 9 saying we don't need to worry anymore because he's at their cousin's house in Colorado Springs. Then around 12 in the afternoon, I got multiple calls from a friend of his saying that he heard from my ex. This friend sucks so much, I'm not even going to get into it. I supremely regret giving him my number. He was obviously under the influence of some sort. Not to judge, but literally 12 p.m. at the moment. And he's telling me stuff like he is literally so much happier now that you let him go and that he just felt bad for me and that I was charity work. And then he said, now he can be with his main for real. Blank, his name getting some real pussy now. Literally pause. I asked him to clarify and he gave me that oh shit laughing guy thing they do when they say something they weren't supposed to. Then he said F you and hung up.
Cute.
The potentially craziest part that's been getting to me is that he is definitely at his cousin's house.
Yeah.
His brother confirmed. I think I'm going crazy because I've seen his cousin on his Insta feed before and she's literally stunning. He said she's second cousin and I don't really know how related they are. If this is real, I can't even comprehend what this means. Maybe it's not real.
No.
IDK, but I think it's the perfect ending to this story.
Oh god.
I'm not going to update anymore after this because I feel like I'm already going to regret this update. But final notes, he must have taken all the stuff from the house out of spite. I found out he took the batteries from the remotes and my hair blow dryer too.
Oh, what a dick. Oh yeah, he just did it out of spite. I was thinking that he was going camping.
Yeah, IDK, how he got to his cousin's house, I didn't ask. Or what happened to my Dyson Airwrap. But maybe his cousin girlfriend is using it now.
Ew.
In the spirit of Barbie, she could have it, I guess. And yes, I know I said Ryan Reynolds when it was Ryan Gosling. Like that one comment said, facial blindness is real. That's all. Yeah, so a lot of people in the comments are saying he wasn't enough.
He wasn't
Didn't feel the kinergy.
Oh my
she
god.
endured too much.
Oh God, that was a whirlwind. So he.
Yeah.
I'm glad that she's feeling okay, and she knows that she's not the asshole.
Yeah. I mean, it really is the perfect ending.
It really is. I just think it's so funny with like people. I most commonly have seen it with men because I haven't dated a woman. But like when
You should give it a shot.
Huh?
What?
What'd you say?
Nothing. Go on.
What did you say?
Said you should give it a shot.
Women scare me. No, so I most commonly see it with men where if they'll be like, oh, I'm so in love with you, whatever, and the minute that you're just like, I need to take a step back, they'll turn around and be like, whatever, I don't want to be in this anyways, like you've just been like really like trying to make you out to be this overbearing like individual. I think that is so funny when people do that. It blows my mind.
Yeah, people suck. People fucking suck, and it's mainly white men.
I don't know. Remember the transphobe I dated?
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I was like, well, he's so cute. Maybe I can change him.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert, could not.
Yeah, and I guess I dated that racist, and she was from, was it Rio?
I can't remember.
It was the place all the Nazis went to. Hold on, let me look at a picture of South America. And then I'll be able to see it.
Was she from Argentina?
No, she was from Peru.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Peru. That's where a lot of the Nazis went, right?
I don't know that much about Nazis, I think.
Oh, well, I guess you weren't related to any of them. So.
Yikes! Oh God!
I don't know if I'm necessarily related to him, but my grandma does have a doll that's cast from a Jewish baby.
Ew, that's so scary and sad.
Yeah.
That makes me very sad.
Yeah, but luckily my liberal cousin is getting all of her dolls. So I am going to talk to her about that. Be like, hey, we should probably like lay that doll to rest. Or maybe, I don't know, what would be the right thing to do with that?
I don't know. Take to Google.
Maybe find out the family and bring them out.
No, that's so weird. Don't do that. I don't know. I'm uncomfortable. Oh my God.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I would just like maybe give it a proper burial. I don't know.
A service? I mean, you are step Jewish, so.
I am step Jewish. That is a thing.
Sorry. No, I don't know. Maybe that's inappropriate to say.
But that I'm step Jewish?
Yeah, that might. I mean, I get it that your stepmom is Jewish, but.
She was Jewish.
Yeah.
She can't be Jewish anymore. Get it?
She's just dead.
She's dead. She's dead now.
She's a little dead now. Sorry, this took a turn. Wow.
Yeah, so on that note,
I feel unwell now.
Let's go ahead and end this on dead Jewish babies.
No! Stop. I'm going to throw up.
Thank you all for joining us
Please,
today.
can we cut all of that out?
Maybe. Well, I'll see how it sounds, but yeah, probably. I can just see me putting a big no screen right now.
Damn it, future Bradley.
But yeah,
damn you.
Thank you for stopping by. If you have any questions, if you hate us or the Barbie movie, leave a comment. You know, just let us know. Or if you loved it, you could also let us know. But
I'm gonna write a comment saying that I hated it.
All right. Well, you're welcome.
You're welcome. Bye.
Bye.
That's not good.